feel about Boruto? How y'all feel about Boruto?
Never watched it.
The manga's
I never
amazing.
finished Naruto.
The manga is amazing.
I watched the first
The manga's great.
the first 46 episodes. I think are the movie
Which one?
of Boruto, and then I tried to watch a couple episodes afterwards. It didn't really catch for me. I'll admit.
This guy's good,
The anime sucks. I don't watch it. The anime sucks. I don't watch it. The manga is
amazing.
It's fire. The manga's
amazing.
fire. Like Teenage Boruto is
It's
a
a
fucking beast.
problem.
Like
What
if Naruto basically was? What if Naruto was Sasuke? What if Naruto was Sasuke?
Okay.
Boruto is a beast. Like he's got ridiculous, and it's not even about like him having like no hacks. He's just like What if Naruto was actually a smart ninja and knew how to use the shit that he had at his disposal in the best way he possibly could, instead of spamming the same couple of moves?
So his
power was still the way though.
True.
His power was still the way.
But I mean, like, what if, like, you know how tactical Sasuke was in most of his fights, even though Sasuke is kind of suspect. Sometimes he's a fraud.
Man, he's just an edgelord.
Man, don't be talking about Sasuke, man. Y'all cannot talk about Sasuke. Y'all can't talk bad about
Naruto was
Sasuke.
purposely made not to be broken and shit.
First of all, we all know that the Sharingan are so broken. They have so many restrictions that it can barely even be used.
Boruto,
that was the whole thing throughout the whole show.
Yeah, they got they can't use it as much.
Boruto don't got as much chakra as Naruto, cause chakra,
Naruto got way more.
Boruto has way less.
He was top tier.
Like Naruto had nearly.
Naruto was top tier in the village. Nobody had more chakra than Naruto in the entire village. Yeah, that was when he was a teenager.
It would have been different, but he wasn't.
Which is really funny considering how bad he was at Jesus.
Yes, no, but that was just, it was starting out, yes. But part of the reasons that he was bad at jutsus is because his power was still, it was hard for him to access his chakra.
But even his regular chakra.
But by the war arc, when he really got on the court with Kurama, remember
his regular chakra was massive
because his mother.
Kurama's chakra. Remember because he gave everybody in the army the chakra, and they all got the chakra cloaks. So by the army, he knew. I mean, by the fight against the Ten Tails, he was like, okay, yeah, I'm kind of fine with this shit now. Now I can goddamn start.
But at the same time, if we're being honest, Naruto really only had 4 jutsus.
True. And
hey, look, he spun the fuck out of that Rasengan.
He had a different Rasengan for every style of
First of all, during the war, he had that nine planetary Rasengan. Yeah. Reading it was fire. Watching it was even better.
But look, if we're being honest, just off the strength that he learned his control by spamming shadow clones.
He's the clone master, though.
But you could have taken that same exact shit and you could have damn it had 10 clones permanently learning new jutsus to add to his fucking repertoire, and he'd have been fucking insane.
That's why he's saying Boruto is a smarter Naruto.
That's all. He's like Naruto, but what if Naruto knew that okay, I got these gifts, so let me master all this shit. Boruto uses a sword and he nasty with that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, one thing I can't say that I can say about Naruto, he is an unorthodox genius.
You gotta still say
he's a clever prankster. Because he's a clever prankster, that makes him an excellent ninja. Right. Because anytime you think, he's very unpredictable in any battle. But in the first season, him and Sasuke threw a Sharingan, and that motherfucker was Naruto. Yeah. So you have to understand that he's coming at you from unorthodox. He's gonna get in. It is what it is.
I feel like that was the first one that everybody was hooked with.
What happened with the goddess? He did the sexy no jutsu to a goddess, and she got a nosebleed. And he punched her in the mouth.
Sexy no jutsu where it was all naked guys, and Kaguya was like, damn, wow.
He punched her dead in the mouth. A goddess. He punched a goddess in the mouth.
And it was like, this shit will never work.
That's that part right there. When we were reading the manga, I remember it was coming out weekly. Everybody's like, bro, you really gonna do this?
Sasuke said, really? Are you sure? I trust you, so I'll do it. But bro, are you certain that this is the route you want to go?
But the hilarious thing about this jutsu, though, is that it has actually worked on mad fucking people. and it makes
And it works
no
on her.
sense. It makes no sense.
One of his own masters, Jiraiya, fell super victim to the sexy ninjutsu, and he lost his shit.
But he is also known as the pervy sage, so that fits.
Just read his novels.
That was like the saddest part of my life when he died.
Kakashi reads his novels.
That's so hard. This man hit a goddess with an alien goddess with sexy no jutsu, with reverse sexy no jutsu,
Harem, yeah,
and actually managed to open up and attack on her. Bow, I'm gonna hit you in the mouth.
I still believe. I don't know how they beat her, bro.
But wait. Let me answer your question because you asked how do I feel about Boruto. I'm the only one who hasn't really answered. Carl said he didn't look at it, and I'm basically on his level. But I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about Boruto, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. It's not the story that I wanted post Naruto.
Yeah,
I wanted like Sage of the Six Paths, or I wanted like a Gaiden from a random ass character or something like that. I would have wanted like the 3 Sanin Gaiden or something like that. Show me I want stuff. I wanted like. I wanted history from the.
I wanted at least him growing up a little bit more.
Y'all have to remember.
Yeah, they skip so much. But he's just like, hey, Kokage.
See, that's not Boruto's fault. Okay, the studio's supposed to have made a series about Naruto and them in their teenage years when they was adult years before they got married and shit.
I think instead of doing a Boruto show, it should have been about Naruto's adventures as the Hokage and the threats he faces as Hokage. The threats he's facing.
They should have Dragon Ball Z the way you did Gohan and Goku, bro.
That's what happened.
Boruto be a character like in the background,
like Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z.
It was
like Gohan.
What happened in Dragon Ball is what's happening here.
No.
Let me tell you why. Because the Kishimoto put a nice old bow on that motherfucker. He's like, and that's Naruto. And you know what happened? Shonen Jump came at this motherfucker, and they were just sort of like, here's 500 million yen. Here's 100. Here's 5. Make a manga fish son, and he's just sort of like, sure.
I mean, fellas,
the same thing happened for Dragon Ball. You know, Toriyama put a nice bow on the series several times.
Yeah,
and every time he did that shit, they're just sort of like, here, we'll add another wing to your house.
It's supposed like Dragon Ball Z supposed to end it on Planet Namek when he went free. That's supposed to be the end of the story.
That'd been crazy.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the end.
In Goku story,
Piccolo.
Yep. Then after that, it's supposed to be about Gohan. Then it turned out to be about Goku again.
Yeah, it was.
The reason why they didn't go with it being about Gohan, though, it's really our fault.
Because Goku was
after the Cell Saga. After the Cell Saga, it was supposed to be taken over. Goku dies during the Cell Saga, and Gohan takes over as protector of Earth. The fans didn't want that, so that's really kind of our fault.
GT was our fault too.
Gohan was
our fault too,
and nobody really even likes GT.
And Super's our fault.
And this is crazy, but they almost made Goku like the world, like not even the world, the universe's biggest narcissist. Because this nigga just randomly pops in, gives you a pep talk like, "Hey, I can do this in my sleep. You can do this, you know. Get your shit together." And then just dips. Like, what the fuck?
What's wrong believing in your son?
No, that's fine. The shit is, nigga, how you teleport yourself from the afterlife back to Earth? It's like, hey, bro, you can do this. Don't be a bitch. You got this. And then just fucking dip.
I believe in my son. But if I was Gohan, the moment I seen him toss this motherfucker a sensu bean, I'd have been on his ass. I was like, Dad, how dare you? I was like, talk me up. Give me the sensu bean.
I would have rather seen Piccolo.
Give me the sensu bean. I'd have been, we would not have been friends after that. He went back home with him after that. I'd have been like, every day of my life, I'd have been like, you gave someone a sensu bean. I'm trying to defeat you.
He believed in his son. Like, what's wrong with that?
He had to go to heaven. I'd have took it out on Vegeta or something.
But that's why I say he's like the crazy ass
remember when Gohan went Super Saiyan 2?
Because it's like, I want to fight too, so fuck y'all. So no, I'll be undead fighting in a Super Saiyan tournament.
He got arrogant fighting Cell, and he wouldn't just blow Cell's ass up. And remember, he punched him, he spit out the android, and then Cell was like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna take the cheap route and blow myself up and blow up Earth and all of y'all as a consequence." And so that's when Goku stepped up and was like, "Alright, fuck, I will say
this though.
I'm gonna blow myself up."
Some bullshit.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
But,
they have to
like
do
Goku kind of redeemed this. Like
y'all was talking shit about Superman. That Tournament of Power was dope as hell. Y'all couldn't tell me that damn soundtrack wasn't dope as hell.
I love Tournament of Power in the anime. I'm not even gonna hold.
Goku Black Saga. That shit was fucking beautiful.
It did not end super well.
What? That was.
I got confused after a while.
The Moro arc. I don't know how many of y'all done dabbled into the super manga.
Oh yeah, I got it.
The Moro arc is I'm not gonna spoil.
That shit different.
I ain't gonna spoil.
I think that ends like trash too.
Yeah, it did.
It's weird. Yeah, it's a trash ending.
But it made up for it with the Granola art though.
I heard that shit ends like trash too.
With the show up when
I heard that the drawings, the illustration is beautiful. But I heard that the actual fight is like, I heard that the actual fight and story is garbage.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The idea, all I'm gonna say is the idea of somebody using the Dragon Balls to wish to be the strongest was the stupidest fucking idea.
They used that shit multiple times in the storyline.
I was so pissed off when I saw that was the hook for this particular storyline. I was like, wait, so you mean to tell me this whole time niggas could have just wished to be the strongest?
But why didn't nobody do that? If you read that arc, Vegeta outsmarted that shit.
They go through all that and
he beat that shit.
They go through all that just to get Black Frieza. Do you guys think of it? So hold on, I have another question for y'all. Besides that, I'm going to go backwards. Okay. I want to talk about Cell again. So who do you? And that is a question I want you guys to think about for a second. Who's the most to blame for King Kai's death? Goku, Cell, or Gohan?
Goku. No, Gohan.
You guys blame Goku the most.
Okay, it's tangential. Really, it's Gohan's fault. Gohan went Super Saiyan 2. You had enough power to kill Cell at any moment you wanted to, but you dicked around and you got your daddy killed.
That's a good answer, but why did everybody say Goku first? Simply because the act of teleporting him here, he's the person who brought him there.
He could have teleported him to hell. He could have went anywhere else. He could have went anywhere else in the universe.
Goku, as a character flaw, is so about the conflict.
He has to have been there before.
Goku, as a character flaw, is so about the conflict that sometimes he is the issue.
Narcissist.
Goku didn't want to hurt anybody.
I've been saying this for a minute.
He didn't want to hurt anybody.
They have highlighted moments where even the characters in the show look at his stupidity and they're like, Kakarot.
I'm certain that Goku. I'm certain that he didn't want to hurt anybody, but I bet you that King Kai blames Goku the most for his death. Me personally, I would put it on Cell personally. I put it on Cell because this motherfucker's a sore loser. Cell killed King Kai.
No. Let's go a step back. Let's go a step back before Cell. Let's talk about the Boo series.
Boo was a menace.
I'm not a big fan of this series, bro.
Boo was a
This is when Dragon Ball Z starts to lose steam.
He could have easily been put down before the second version or Kid Boo.
That was Gohan fault again.
The puppy really. Toriyama, rest in peace.
Look,
Bibbidi-bobbidi.
No, first off, that wasn't Gohan's fault. For the plain and simple fact that he was told to bait them out to summon Majin Buu. So that wasn't because he didn't know the fuck was gonna happen. He said, "Hey, we just need you to get their attention."
The only good thing about the whole Buu saga to me is when Vegeta's beating the shit out of Goku, and then like when Vegeta sacrifices himself. Besides that, I just do not like the Buu saga like that.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like about Vegeta finally getting his chance to whoop Goku's ass. Why you had to be like, why had to watch your son surpass me, and he's not even a real Saiyan.
Leave for 10
Come on, Vegeta.
That was an emotional moment.
Get your ass out of here.
Come on, bro. They can't talk about Vegeta.
You know, Vegeta was very prideful about the whole
thing. It ain't Gohan's fault that Gohan went Super Saiyan 2.
Hey, look, I do have a question though. So, Saiyans by principle, the more you get your ass beat and then recover, the stronger you get,
the closer to death you get.
So, if this
Gohan has been getting his ass whooped all of Dragon Ball Z.
Wait,
all of it. Also.
Wait, so if this is actually the case,
he's like 6,
and they were getting their ass handed to them by Frieza and their peoples, why not just beat the fuck out of somebody enough that you just keep powering them the fuck up?
That's what Vegeta's idea was.
Yeah, they had rapid healing technology.
Vegeta told somebody
that's
to
why
blast his
Vegeta
house.
wanted to be immortal, because Vegeta knew that if I'm immortal and I get Zenkai boosts, then I'm just gonna get him.
Every time he dies, he just come back stronger.
Again,
you can't talk about Vegeta.
Gohan.
So why did none of them just
think about this? Gohan got his ass whooped. That's what everybody was trying to do.
It's a selfish wish, I suppose.
Gohan got his ass whooped by Raditz. He got his ass whooped when Vegeta and Nappa came. Gohan got his ass whooped all through the Frieza, all through the Nappa.
Oh, don't you skip part. Piccolo whipped his ass a few times too. Training.
Piccolo whooped his ass in training.
Shit.
So remember, Saiyans get Zenkai boost, and Gohan by proxy has immense potential because your daddy is Goku, who was the strongest man in the world.
Like, hybrids tend to be stronger for some reason too. Hybrid humans and Saiyans tend to be stronger at
exactly. I was about to say that shit. But so, hold on, wait, we ain't cool, bro. Right before we talk about Vegeta, bro.
Hold on, no, I'm just saying.
If I could just take off his side for a second, Vegeta is. I will give that ass whooping to Vegeta. The only reason I don't like that ass whooping is that Goku didn't want to fight this man for real. I feel like he should have told him about 3 at least.
Yeah, gave him a chance.
Vegeta shouldn't have found about 3 from a distance. He should have found out about 3 there.
That shit fucking broke him, bro.
2 problems with that though. I'm gonna tell y'all my 2 caveats to that.
Wait.
1, if he had used 3, it would have shortened his time on Earth, so he wouldn't have actually been able to stay any longer. Then thing number 2 is Super Saiyan 3 really was kind of useless.
It was.
Wait, I do have a question about that.
Not against Vegeta at that moment.
Did Goku actually know he can go Super Saiyan 3 before then? Or did he just like randomly like, oh, I could probably go stronger than this?
He already knew how to go Super Saiyan.
So he had gone 3 before.
Because when he shows it to Majin Buu, he explains it. He goes through each individual level.
Like, it's a very famous quote. It's a very famous quote. He says, and now this is what it is to go even further beyond.
But so here's my thing with that. Typically when they're powering up as Saiyans, it doesn't take that long. It took Goku a minute to get to 3 though.
Because he wasn't used to using the transformation a lot.
He had to use a psychological.
Because he had just gotten the transformation in the underworld. Remember, he was still dead. That's why he had the halo.
I figured it was
Goku. He was fighting Pikin and shit. He learned after.
I figured it was Goku just being his normal slow self. Like, oh, I can be stronger than this. Like, let's just do it.
After that,
Goku's not actually dope. But despite what you see in Dragon Ball Super, because Dragon Ball Super plays Goku for a full. Whatever you see in Dragon Ball Super is actually Goku out of character because he's not as stupid. Super says he doesn't know what a kiss is. I don't believe this.
I want to say Goku is stupid. Goku is a battle genius,
intelligent as fuck,
but he is a common sense moron.
Look, he can copy any ability he sees.
Super be playing Goku for like a fucking fool, bro.
And even in Super, think about it. When he fought Krillin. And Krillin did that Destructo Disc thing, and then they in the tournament of power, and he fighting Jiren, and he need to get space to get Jiren off his ass, and he used the Destructo Disc to goddamn do the same thing that Krillin did to him, and like tricked him.
Why they act like this man don't know how to count in Super though? Like why are they?
Yeah, that was.
I don't understand why my character is.
They were trying to make him. They were trying to make him like
count. Like only thing you know how to do is fight. Only thing you know how to do is fight. That's the only thing you know how to do.
No, Goku knows how to count. Goku knows what kiss is.
Fighting. Let's hold on. Let's not forget.
He's got 2 sons.
Goku. She did. Let's not forget that Goku is the only character we've ever seen.
They kissed in Dragon Ball.
They live together. She's probably kissed him before.
They kissed in Dragon Ball.
Let's be realistic.
Let's all be honest. Goku was molested. Goku is the only character in any anime that we have ever seen. Yeah, that had to do a crotch pat to figure out if somebody was a female or not.
But in his defense, he was like, just got to Earth.
But Goku's not that dumb. He is a little bit brain damaged.
Yeah.
And that's why his personality
changes. Back to Vegeta.
He's not dumb, no.
You can't talk shit about Vegeta, bro. Look, how would you feel?
I love Vegeta.
No.
Wait, I do have a question.
Let me finish. How would you feel? The motherfucker that blew up your goddamn planet hires you to go do the same goddamn thing to other planets.
I mean,
and keep in mind, you find your rival, he beats your ass, then you follow him, he follows you to the same exact planet and beats the person you want to kill first. How would you fucking feel? And he becomes a Super Saiyan
here goes the thing though. He always says, oh yeah, you're a low class Saiyan. But here go the funny thing is, the low class Saiyan got more incentive to train and work hard than the high class Saiyan. Because the high class Saiyan is from a place where everybody's gonna tell him that he's great from off rip. So the low class dude is like, if I don't work hard and I don't train and I don't fight all the strongest niggas, I ain't never gonna get no real respect.
Goku was straight up with that. I just like to fight.
I do have a question.
You like to fight too, but he just like to whoop people's
his ass off. I'm sorry. Goku trains his ass off. If there ain't Goku don't do nothing else. Goku
then what about Gohan's case? Gohan didn't necessarily train to get the power he got.
But he's a hybrid.
I mean, he did. He may not have necessarily fought mad people, but let's keep it real. Goku as a kid was swimming oceans just because it was an easier way for him to get around.
Yeah, he had a turtle shell on his back that weighed more than he did.
Yeah, so Goku and Goku was walking around with like cement fucking.
But like you said,
articles of clothing.
Common sense.
Yeah, none at all. But this is his weird ass way of training. But this is also how it was taught from the turn.
He was more crass.
I do have a question about Saiyans in general, real quick though. So the Saiyans are known throughout all the universes as the strongest warriors, right?
Strongest warrior race.
Yeah, how the fuck did they get beat by Frieza?
Well, Frieza's race is stronger. Frieza's got.
They'll just straight up.
They're not known as
they have to recover to become.
They're just known as a warrior race.
But if they are known as a warrior race, how are they essentially defeated so easily by Frieza?
Look at the Spartans in history. The Spartans were a warrior race, and they might have been regarded as the strongest, but they were definitely armies and militaries and people that could beat the shit out of them.
Have you seen the Cooler movie?
Also, Carl, they kind of kept the Saiyans capped.
Yeah,
if you will.
They couldn't grow past a certain point.
Exactly. By relying on forcing them to use that Uzaru form, they give in more to their rage. That's why they like Broly so much. Yeah.
I was just thinking.
The legendary Saiyan.
Instead of them learning how to go Super Saiyan and learning to just key control and like how to use their powers, a lot of them would resort to using that Uzaru form. And yeah, you can blow up planets with it, but you not doing it. You don't have no control.
Yeah. But hold on, let's not do the Saiyans like that because the Saiyans are sick. Think about Frieza's race. Frieza's race is bioengineered. They're not born; they're created.
Yeah, but they still obliterated him. Do you not remember the Bardock movie where his whole force just got fucking torn to shit when they tried to revolt against Frieza and his
remember, Frieza was not allowing them to get too strong because Frieza knew that the Super Saiyan might arise if he let them get too strong. Frieza knew about
you missed the part.
Frieza survived the planet.
Beerus had played a part in that shit. Beerus the one that told Frieza to do the shit.
Right. Beerus told Frieza that the Super Saiyan was gonna arise in the first place. So Frieza's first off, hold on. I don't want this Super Saiyan thing to happen because the Super Saiyan thing sounds like a fucking problem. So I don't want that shit to happen at all. Frieza's I'm gonna keep y'all niggas weak. If y'all are spread apart, so anybody y'all spread all throughout galaxies and stuff, so any one of y'all who learns something new, you too far away from the next Saiyan to learn to be able to learn anything from them. So boom, y'all fucked up in that regard. I'm gonna keep all y'all niggas super weak. There ain't gonna be no Super Saiyan.
But the crazy thing is, there are still fighting,
right?
But
somebody
the
should
difference
have.
is though. With the Viltrumites are big.
Hold on, wait. No.
We're
I'm
gonna go to season 2.